It is important to use World Refugee Day as an opportunity to show solidarity with the millions of people across Africa who have been forced to leave their homes and are struggling to rebuild their lives in the most difficult conditions. But as VOA's Jackson Mvunganyi, a former refugee who was born and raised in a refugee camp in western Uganda, says to the young refugee or displaced person, this traumatic moment in your life should not define or determine your future. Here is his story.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jackson Mvunganyi. I'm the host of the Upfront radio program and the Red Carpet TV show on the Voice of America. Now, in the last couple of months, if you've tuned in to VOA each morning, which I think you should, you've probably heard me host our morning news magazine program, Daybreak Africa. I love what I do because I get to connect with millions of our listeners like you from around the continent. And my love for radio started at a very young age in far different circumstances. You see, I was born in a refugee camp, and for the first 18 years of my life, I had to navigate life as a refugee, fully aware of the daily struggles that my parents and older siblings had to endure to provide for me and provide me with an education that enabled me to be where I am today. And even though I eventually made it out of the refugee camp, millions of others from around the continent find themselves in the same place under the same difficult circumstances. And today the UN says that there are at least 30 million internally displaced persons and refugees in Africa. And that figure represents almost 1/3 of the world's refugee population. Many are escaping the same violent situations that my parents faced many years ago when they were forced to flee their homeland and walk hundreds of miles to a place of safety. And so today, as we mark World Refugee Day, I want to take this opportunity to celebrate and acknowledge the strength and courage of millions of people who have been forced to flee their home country, to escape conflict or persecution, food insecurity, and many other disasters. And to everyone else, World Refugee Day should be the day to remind you to constantly be aware, to show empathy and understanding for the plight of the millions of fellow Africans who have been forcefully and violently pushed out of the safety and comfort of their homes, lost everything, but have the resilience to rebuild their lives in the most difficult circumstances. To the refugees, especially young people, today I'm here to show solidarity with you. And my message to you is that in spite of all the suffering and hardships that you're going through right now, this is just part of your journey in life. It's a phase in your life that while it will inform you of the world around you, your current circumstances will not define or dictate your future and how far you'll go in life. And as the great Nelson Mandela said, everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated and passionate about what they do.